Peace and love to all of you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. My name is Evan. Welcome to the Journey Within. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to meditate. Now, before we get into how to meditate, let's focus on why we're meditating to begin with. When the why gets stronger, the how gets easier. So, my why for meditating is to align with my higher self and connect to source energy. That way I can create the greatest reality for me and my loved ones. Now, your why might be different than mine. Maybe you're looking to ease anxiety or focus for your job. Whatever it may be, it is important to be clear on that why, because that's what's going to push you when you don't feel like meditating. Now that we're clear on our why, it's time to set the vibe. I love to set the vibe with some incense and a candle. I also enjoy meditating with stones and crystals. That might not be your vibe, and that's okay. Do what your intuition tells you. This is your own personal journey, and it is important that you make the practice enjoyable. I do recommend that you get some headphones or earphones if you're just starting out. You also want to have a sacred space dedicated to meditation. Now, if you're like me and you have limited space, what you can do is dedicate a chair or meditation pillow to meditating every single day. What your mind is going to do is associate that space with meditation, and that's going to raise your vibration every time you're in that spot. There are different ways to meditate, and if you're just starting out, I recommend sitting down in a chair with your feet on the floor, or you can sit cross-legged on the floor. Whatever feels right for you. Now that we've set the vibe and we have our sacred space, it is time to meditate. There are a ton of meditation apps and guided meditations on YouTube. I recommend starting with those if you're new to the meditation journey. I've been meditating for about 2 years. I still love guided meditations and practice them pretty often. Regardless what you're listening to, it is important to focus on your breath. You want to breathe deep and experience your inner self. You'll begin to feel sensations if you do this the right way, and it is natural when you're breathing for thoughts to arise. The important thing is not to attach yourself to these thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind those thoughts. And when you meditate, you raise your awareness, which raises your consciousness and vibration. When you're in the zone, or the infinite now, quantum field, whatever you may want to call it, that is when you can set your intention. When you set your intention, it is important not to have any expectation. In my experience, expecting something mystical or extraordinary has limited me and only left me in frustration. So set your intention, and you want to manifest in stillness. Think of it as a pond. When the water is still and you throw a rock in the pond, you create a ripple or a wave. That is essentially what you're doing when you set your intention in the quantum field. On the contrary, think about the ocean and its waves. If you were to throw a rock into the ocean, you wouldn't notice much of a difference. Those waves are your thoughts. In meditation, it is important to be like water. Become still and focus on your inner self. Focus on your inner world. As within, so without. As above, so below. These are universal laws, and you are the universe, experiencing itself as a human being. When you realize that you are a spiritual being having a human experience and not a human being having a spiritual experience, meditation will become a lot easier. Another important thing is when you are setting your intention, you're going to want to connect to your heart and set an elevated emotion such as love, gratitude, joy. True alignment happens when your thoughts and emotions are aligned. I've had many times where I'm telling myself positive things and I don't feel it emotionally. Now, the more we practice meditation, easier it will be to feel gratitude for things that haven't happened yet. I am still working on this, guys, and I encourage you not to get discouraged because it is a long journey. I still haven't had a breakthrough moment where I feel like my life has changed with one meditation. However, the accumulation of all the meditations I've done in the past have changed me completely, and I know it will do the same for you. If you already meditate, I encourage you to keep up the practice and try different forms of meditation. Your life should be a meditation, and when you get up out of your meditation, you should be a different person. That person should be more aware, more loving, more open to what the universe has to offer. And in order to be open to what the universe has to offer, we must let go of your known reality and be open to experience something greater than yourself. Best time to meditate is first thing in the morning and last thing right before you go to bed. I personally do both, and my favorite is meditating in the morning. The reason why meditating in the morning is so great is because your brain is still in the theta wave, which is basically a hypnotic brain wave, which we have between the ages of 0 and 7. If you want to know more about the brain waves and how they work during meditation, I suggest looking into Joe Dispenza. He has helped me tremendously during my journey. I hope this helps you along your journey, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, and share the video with anyone who could use this information. Peace, much love to all of you. I'll be seeing you soon.